Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Divine Mother Goddess Gemaya. I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you guys today about standing in your truth and speaking your truth no matter the cost that it comes with. A lot of the times we spend too much time worried about if we speak up or say something, how it'll affect others, when a lot of the times when we are speaking up, we're being called to speak those things that we're speaking. And so I wanted to assure you that whatever it is that you have to say, it should be said. Make sure that you get that message to whoever it is should go to. Make sure that it is being put out there into the public if that's what you're being called to do. Too many people are too afraid to speak up against injustices and against things that should not be going on today. And we need to make a change in this act that people are participating in. Be sure that whatever the thing and the decision that you make is one that you're going to be able to live with, be able to cope with, and be able to go on in life with. No matter what others think of you, no matter what others say of you, how they may try to slander your character, defame your name, or bring you down, just stand up for the truth. Stand up for what matters. Too many times we spend time thinking about how it'll affect people when if we do say something, when in fact if you don't say anything, it is affecting others more. I know a lot of people wonder, why do I care so much about others and what others get and the good karma that others should be receiving? And I care so much, if you are not familiar with my page, because positivity needs to be spread throughout the university and to humanity. And since so many people are not choosing to do that, I have to speak up and be one of those people who do. It's so many people that is walking on the negative side, who've chosen the negative side despite them knowing that there's greater to come, despite them knowing that there's something bigger than them, bigger than many of us, that is coming, that we have to recompense to, we have to pay a price to. One second, baby. Excuse me, my daughter is here. But that we have to pay a price to or for by the inactions and the injustices that we cause on others. And so I just want to make sure that as many people as I can get to be on a better side of fighting this spiritual warfare and fighting something that many of you cannot see and do not understand what's going on, that you're able to get ahead of things. You're able to be a part of the change and be one of the first people who are a part of the change. One of the first people who said, I stood up even though I was afraid for my life, even though I was afraid of how others may judge me and what they may say to me or say about me, or how they won't speak to me again, or how they may try to cut me off from their friend groups, from a friendship, from a relationship. You can't hold back. You can't hold back your tongue anymore. It is not the time to do that anymore. There will be everlasting life for those who stand up for the righteous, who stand up and be righteous, who choose to change their life if they are not already walking down a path of divinity with the divine. You have to choose to make a change, to be a part of the change. And even though you may seem like it come at a huge cost, just like Yahudah, just like Christ had to die and be sacrificed for the love that he had for humanity, the same with many of us. None of us are different from him. It's just he was one of those people who chose to do that. He was one of those people who has been shown and broadcasted throughout many households that he is someone who died for us. But why does he have to be the only one who's willing to make such a huge sacrifice? Are you not? Are you not good enough as him? When we are all divine beings who come from God, some of us just choose to take a different route in life at some point in our life or past life. Stop going back to old ways if you've already gotten out of those ways. Start making better choices for yourself. Leave those people behind who are not willing to be on the same page as you, who are not able to understand and comprehend that changes need to be brought about on this earth. And even though you may think that it's mediocre, it is causing us a lot of the things that we have in our life to be taken away from us by the divine. A lot of my ancestors are removing things, stripping things away from this earth because not many people value them. They think that this life is something that'll always be here. They think that every day is a day that they should have. They do not value that God gave them a day, that they are giving them, He is giving them a new opportunity, that Yamaya is giving them a new opportunity to be different, to make changes, to bring about change so that we can all live here peacefully instead of in violence, living in benevolence, speaking things that we know nothing of, that we have no full understanding of, not seeking truth, not telling the truth. The greatest lie is the lie that you tell yourself that it is okay for you to be content when not speaking up or not saying anything. Too many times we let people get away with things that should not be gotten away with. Too many times we tell ourselves that someone is going to do it, someone else will do it. We leave it in someone else's hands, someone like myself and others who are not afraid to speak up, not afraid to, what others may say, make a fool of themselves, what others may call making a fool of themselves. There's too many people who think that, and not enough people who will not say, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me what they think. Because for me, I promise you, it doesn't matter to me what others think of me. I know today and for the last few videos, my hair has been crazy. It was one point where my throat chakra was cut off and I couldn't really speak clearly. But today I'm not having that issue. I know I need to get my hair redone. I've cut my hair really short so it grows out really quickly. And I need to do it again. I do my own hair, so that's something I don't have to worry about. And I think I do a really good job at it. So when I do decide to do it, I will be doing it for myself. It's not for a man. It's not for any of these females in the world who feel like we should be in competition with each other in order for them to feel like I'm worthy of whatever, being a part of the fad, being a part of the wave. That is mediocrity to me. And something I don't choose to participate in. Instead, I choose to participate in things like this. Spreading wisdom, awakening people, awakening the inner them, the good in them, because I believe a lot of us have good in us. It's just some of us choose to take a different route because of something that may have happened to us in our past, be it childhood or whatever step we were in our life where someone, excuse me, see, so they're trying to cut off my throat chakra again, making me bite my lip and all of these things, but it's okay. I'm still going to get this message out. But as I was saying, there's so many people who choose not to speak up or say anything and choose to let people be the dictators of their life because of the past that they come from, or they allow themselves to be a part of what was written of them, what was said of them, because they chose to take it as a belief system unto themselves, because they don't really know themselves, because somewhere down their journey, they lost themselves in a situation that they didn't think that they could get out of, and they have been stuck in those situations. They still haven't gotten themselves out of those situations yet. When will you wake up? For those of you who are stuck and decide that there's a change that needs to be brought about so that we can move forward as humanity and go towards peace and break the chains of all of this bondage, of all of this violence that has been brought against us, especially us of melanin color particularly. There's a change that has to occur, guys. And I hope that you all are a part of that change. That you all are a part of being the bigger purpose, being a part of the bigger purpose. There's a flood that's coming, and I hope that a lot of you won't get caught in it. I hope your name is on the list of the 100,044. or the 144,000, excuse me, or more. If there's a soul here that chooses to lay down their life in order to save a life, his life or her life shall be saved. Speak up against injustice. Speak up against wrong. Speak up of the many things and atrocities that you see going on in this life, that you see going on in this world. Speak up against it. You're going to lose your life anyway due to humanity, due to the jokes that they think that God is partaking in with them, that he doesn't see anything that's going on, that he isn't bringing about change by rising people up like myself, rising up the inner goddess and gods in you. It's time to step up and step out. It's time to do something different. Choose something different on today. I hope that you make a better decision. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.